Hello guys, welcome back to Sports Corner GH. In today's video, I want to ask you a question. Between Nicolas Jackson and also Rasmus Højlund, who do you think is going to have a better season in the English Premier League? Let me know your thoughts about that down below in the comment section. In today's video, we are going to talk about some selected transfer stories, and I want to just bring it to you. Let me begin with Chelsea. As of yesterday, Chelsea has sealed an agreement with AS Monaco to sign their right-footed centre-back in the person of Axel disasi. Now, Axel disasi would be having his medicals any part of this week. Upon the success of that medical, the document will be signed, information transferred, and then you become a new player of Chelsea. From what we are hearing, the fee involved is 45 million euros, and Chelsea are willing to sign the player for the duration of 5 years plus an option of 1 extra year. Also, the player is coming to Chelsea setup to replace Wesley Fofana, because we all know Wesley Fofana, Chelsea fans can attest, he always gets injured. He's that good, but always gets injured. He's very unlucky. And then Axel disasi is coming in to replace Wesley Fofana. Manchester United were interested. Newcastle were also interested, but they didn't make an official bid. Chelsea are making things very swift in this transfer market. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about Bayern Munich goalkeeping situation. Jan Sommer wants to leave Bayern Munich to Inter Milan to replace Andre Onana's gap he has left there. Now, Bayern Munich has tabled down 3 goalkeepers as option for Jan Sommer. On the list, we have David Raya of Brentford, David De Gea, and also Yassine Bono. Now, they are saying that they are going to look at all these goalkeepers, but they are mostly interested in David Raya because his price comes at a cheaper price. But Brentford are also saying he would be expensive. He would be 40 million. That is according to Brentford coach. From what we are hearing, Arsenal are also exploring the idea to sign David Raya to Arsenal for next season. And the coach of Brentford is saying they are not even going to hold on to the player if the player wants to leave. But it's 40 million. If you have 40 million, you can come and sign David Raya. So we will follow up on this goalkeeping situation and bring you every update you need to know about it. Now let's talk about Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund has, been in the news for quite a while, but Manchester United has, completed a deal, an agreement with Atalanta to pay 75 million plus 10 million add-ons for the young player. He would be signing 5 years plus an option to extend, and also so far he has scored 9 goals for Atalanta, and a lot of fans are saying that is not enough for him to start. But I feel he's going to start because the only striker Manchester United have in that team is Anthony Martial. Even him, he's either unavailable or when he's fit, he feels like he doesn't want to play football anymore. But then we are happy Rasmus Højlund is in the English Premier League. Let's see between him and Nicolas Jackson who is going to have a better season. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about Ousmane Dembele. His situation is very dicey. Very, very dicey. PSG were exploring the idea of triggering his release clause, which is 50 million euros as of 31st July. Now, all the decision lies in the house of the player. Without the players, here we go, it can be confirmed. But PSG are also exploring another option to sign another replacement for Ousmane Dembele in the person of Bradley Bakoli of Lyon. Now, Lyon wants more than the 30 million PSG has bidded first. So their first bid was rejected by Lyon. The 30 million has been rejected, and I'm sure PSG would be second a second bid. But I believe Ousmane Dembele has a decision to make. Other than that, PSG are going to go in for another option. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about Fred. Fred might be leaving Manchester United because Manchester United want to sell some players to be able to sign Sofiane Amrabat, and Fred looks as the player that might leave as early as possible. Galatasaray and also Fulham are exploring the idea of signing Fred. Negotiations are still ongoing, and then we'll let you know whatever happens between the camps of these two players. Also, let's talk about Mohamed Salisu. His transfer to AS Monaco, a fee has been agreed, 15 million, and it would be paid in 4 installments. This week, he will be having his medicals. Upon the success of that medical, he will be a new player for AS Monaco. So we'll make sure to bring you every update you need to know about that. Also, in addition, Chelsea has signed a new player in the person of Leslie Ugechukwu, and this player is for Rennes. He was signed between the amount of 27-28 million From what we hear, Pochettino wants to send the player on loan to Strasbourg. Let's not forget, Todd Bowley has the shares at Strasbourg. So the player will go there, develop, and then come back. So guys, that is the latest we are getting from Chelsea. Chelsea are also saying that they are not walking away from the Moises Caicedo deal. They are still interested. Brighton and Hove Albion are also saying the amount is 100 million. If you don't have 100 million, don't come close the player. They have sent about 4 bids or 3 bids. They are all been rejected. But Chelsea are saying they are still in talks with Brighton to make sure they get their player. But the signing of Leslie Ugechuku is not an alternative for Moises Caicedo. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about Donny van de Beek. Now, Donny van de Beek is attracting interest from Real Sociedad. Now, Real Sociedad are yet to, settle personal terms with the player and also talk about the formula of the deal, payment structure on how they want to pay for this particular transfer for Donny van de Beek. So negotiations are still ongoing on player side and also with Manchester United. We'll make sure to follow up on this and bring you every information you need to know. And lastly, Harry Maguire. Manchester United rejected a bid from West Ham of 20 million. And for Harry Maguire, and a lot of fans were not happy about it because they felt like this was one-time opportunity to let Harry Maguire go. But then Harry Maguire is one player who has said several times that he wants to fight for his position at Manchester United. From what we hear, West Ham might not come back to this table again. West Ham might not come back, but then Manchester United are willing to keep Harry Maguire if no better offer is coming, because they're not going to sell him for cheap. And also, Maguire's salary is also an issue. His salary is also an issue for other teams. So guys, we'll make sure to keep tabs on this and make sure to bring you every update you need to know. So guys, this is all the transfers I have quite selected and I wanted to bring it to you today. Let me know your thoughts on that down below in the comment section. Also, let me know your thoughts. Nicolas Jackson, Rasmus Højlund. These 2 players has been signed. They are all centre forward. Who do you think is going to have a better season in the English Premier League? Let me know your thoughts about that down below in the comment section. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notification to Sports Corner G8. I'll make sure to see you in the next video. Charlie, we go vibe.